Being Student DO of the Year means to me being a voice for other students. Particularly at this time in the current culture at MSUCOM, but not just MSUCOM, across the nation and in many countries around the world, who are coming together to say that we will no longer stand for sexual harassment and/or sexual violence. And I feel that being Student DO of the Year has given me more of a voice to be able to speak for people who sometimes feel voiceless. I feel that as Student DO of the Year, I believe that it is possible to change this culture, and by coming together, we can make a difference. Because MSUCOM selected me to represent the school, the college, as Student DO of the Year, I believe this shows that the college truly values community outreach and that it's not just about reaching the people who are in our hospital systems and our clinics, but I believe that this shows MSUCOM values community well-being and community health. For me, I knew that I felt compelled to start the street medicine program regardless of this award. So I would want to go out into the streets and work with people experiencing homelessness either way. I identify most with the commitment to community service. So before starting medical school, I worked on the streets of Pittsburgh as a case manager, bringing medical care, basic needs and necessities, and resources directly to people living outside. And I was so strongly struck by the people who I met outside, and that working with people struggling with homelessness in Pittsburgh, I saw myself in them. Looking in their eyes, I saw how easily that could be me. And that's not something that I can shake. I knew that I needed to bring this to Lansing because street medicine embodies the principles of osteopathic medicine in caring for the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. And because I feel other people's pain so strongly, I feel compelled to do something about it. It's not something that I can ignore. And so when I got to MSUCOM, I spent about 9 months networking with local community organizations and just getting to know the community first and foremost and seeing where the need was, how we could help fill it, because I didn't want it to be something that MSU came in and was trying to fix. I wanted it to be a community collaboration. And so after networking for 9 months with community partners, and then with a leadership team of 5 other phenomenal women and some amazing faculty and staff at MSUCOM, Spartan Street Medicine was born. And we founded this program with a commitment to the ideals of social justice and the right to health care. So our teams now go both to outreach day centers, and we also go directly onto the streets of Lansing to bring medical care, basic needs and necessities, and resources directly to people who are living outside. We see this as a partnership with both our community partners and the people who are struggling with homelessness, and that we work with them to increase overall well-being for each individualized person. But it's not just about the medical care. What's most important with street medicine is that we work to help overcome barriers to their health. So we are aiming to first and foremost build trust and relationships with people experiencing homelessness through our partnerships in our community partnerships. And by working with each person experiencing homelessness and letting them know that we truly care about them, we hope to help their overall well-being, body, mind, and spirit. So I actually see choosing osteopathic medicine is more than a one-time choice, because I think that it's possible to practice the osteopathic philosophy, whether you're an MD or a DO. and it's possible to not practice, even if you are a DO. So I believe that it's important to choose the osteopathic philosophy regularly, not just a one-time choice. And so I choose to make the decision to entail the philosophy of osteopathic medicine daily and regularly out on the streets and in our community, because I see it as being so important to care not for just the physical health of a patient, but also their emotional and spiritual well-being as a person. And by doing so, I believe that this can help each person to their optimal health. Choosing the philosophy of osteopathic medicine is not a one-time choice. It's something that we need to choose regularly and every day if we want to truly care for each of our patients. And I see street medicine as being such an embodiment of the osteopathic philosophy, because we care for people not just inside our structured health clinics, but we aim to care for people throughout our entire communities. My path to choosing osteopathic medicine was a process. I was not familiar with osteopathic medicine until I think probably high school, if not when I was in undergrad and college. And I was an athlete here at MSU in undergrad, and I worked with or was treated by many of the osteopathic physicians with OMM, and I loved OMM. And in getting to know the philosophy, caring for the body, mind, and spirit of each person, and the reciprocal relationship of structure and function, it just really resonates with how I see medicine, and I knew that osteopathic medicine was the only way for me.